Hello everyone, we uncovered the story of Sierra, with nothing really left to explore on this level. What I want to do today is fully uncover level 13. But also, we got some new drill bits to be making, so while we're waiting for the sand pumps to be done, that is one of the tasks that I want to be doing, as well as upgrade Sierra farther, because we still have quite a few upgrades to go in this tech tree. But let's start with the easiest one, and also the one that will take the longest. Let's head to level 13. Alright, let's see if we can find anything of note. Most of it will most likely be under the sand, of course. Seems like a very large circular or cylindrical level. Yeah, alright, I'm just walking circles now, which means there's not much on the surface here. Let's see, can we spot a deep area? It is so hard to see, but I think it's either this area or it's like in between the rock. Well, I think another easy way of spotting it would be with the pump itself, of course. So in this location, we would be pumping nearly 40k sand away out of the 118,000, so that ain't gonna do it, I'm afraid. This one has a similar one. This one does it completely. Okay, so that's it. We're gonna be building the pumps on this side. Interesting, but the ones next to it don't. I guess we just hit the perfect location here. Can we get another one in there? Yes. Let's try slime as many in here as possible. The refill rate on this one is going to be a bit higher, although it doesn't seem to be much higher. Alright, let's get one of them going. But our dig speed is down significantly. Why is that though? Alright, let's start pulling out the biodiesel. I'm guessing this doesn't really work for some reason. Alright, there we go. Everything should be getting fueled now. Alright, after a little while, when all the sand filtered through, there should only be spurts of sand being placed on the conveyor. And that should allow the belts to keep up. That is my hope anyway. Maybe what I should do is just take out this line and connect it more directly to one of the chests. It's questionable if this will actually work in the long run anyway. But it seems to sort itself out. It's like the perfect speed, pretty much. There could be like a couple more sand in between, but I think this is good. I do want to check something real quick though, because this digs at 500 kl a minute. I swear it was at 2000 before, right? When we were at Sierra? Yeah, this one runs at 2000. I don't understand why. So if you guys know anything about that, leave it in the comments down below. I guess maybe it's just thicker sand or something? But I will admit, that is a pretty crazy decrease. Also, in the meantime, I've been making tier 3 smelters, as well as sensor blocks. Meaning we can now officially upgrade PT Sierra once more. Alright, let's put in the resources. Upgrade to tier 3. Next up, it wants scrap ore, as well as a crusher. Alright, let's see, a crusher, eh? We should be getting gold ore? That is not found where we were at, my man. I'm guessing it says on level 13, but... Wait, was that true? I don't think I see anything new, right? If I look on the resources? Yeah, it just says scrap ore, the carbon brick, and sand. Well, either way, we cannot make the crusher yet. We would need to wait until we find the recipe. Ooh, biobrick refinement. That could be a good one to unlock. We need more sesamite powder and carbon bricks. That is for the infusion now. Well, with this one, we can crush sand into sesamite sand. I don't think that is necessary per se. Ooh, look at what we're finding. Whole structures down here. What is this though? Ooh, it's the crusher. Heck yeah. Oh sweet, a bunch of tier 3 smelters. I mean, I may as well take them. And we're actually getting the crushers too. Alright, something I want to do real quick before we continue is get scrap ore going. There luckily is a vein not that far away from the elevator. I don't think we're going to need much of this, nor do we have a really good power source here anyway. Alright, there we go. Have this go to... You know what, let's have it go to PT Victor. Alright, next up I want to work on those drill bits. Or excavator bits. I keep calling them drill bits. Now we don't need many of them, so I'm just going to handcraft them. Alright, there we go. When these are being produced, they go in here. This is going to need quite a lot of carbon frames, but I don't think we're going to need that many in order to reach the next floor. Yeah, we would need like 3 of them. What the hell, man? The next few floors are probably going to be crazy, though, and we're going to need the next drill bit. Well, would you look at that? The archives are opening up. Apparently, we're building right on top of one of these sand pumps. Oh, they have some secret hidey holes here. What does this lead to? Nothing. Okay, well, deeper underground, I guess. Oh yeah, a bunch more crushers. More underground shenanigans around here. It's kind of crazy, though, because... Mirage said that not a lot of people were interested in these floors, right? But there seem to be like the most things around, like most human-made structures. And I also found a upgrade thing for the accumulators. Alright, slap our very first tier 6 drill bits in here. And also while we're waiting, I want to check out this crusher.
Processes sesamite crystals into bursts of energy compatible with accumulator storage.
Oh, that's good. But how the heck are we gonna get sesamite crystals, though? Was that a recipe we unlocked? Well, looking at the new line that we just unlocked, it doesn't seem like it. Now, how does this work? Alright, in order to make the biodiesel infusion pack, we're gonna need biodiesel, some sesamite powder, as well as carbon bricks. Alright, let's put all these supplies in there. That is gonna take a while, but once it is done, we can immediately slap it into the crusher. I'm also just looking at the digging process. I didn't see a 0 there, so I'm guessing we need a lot more excavator bits than I originally thought we would need. I was kind of wondering why it seemed so easy. So it creates 2 in the output, pure as well as impure. What can we do with impure though? Okay, it's just extra by the looks of it. Wait, didn't it only need like 8? Alright, so we put in 8. Yeah, it runs on 8 and it creates 12 pure, as well as 14 impure, and even the impure stuff seems to be better. Like it was better than this one, for example, the biobrick itself. Now it does take a lot of biobrick diesel itself. Let's do some math here. Alright, let's count this one, at least for something. Let's say it's like 5 times better, right? So it takes 56 to create 12. That is about 5 times. So basically we're just condensing it. But we do have the byproduct as well. But it also takes a lot more resources. So this is kind of questionable if it is better, actually. Alright, for right now though, what I think I'll do is I'm just going to make the biobrick diesel, the 100 that it requires. And I'm going to have to sit on this and think about it. We also got the 200 scrap ore that we need in order to upgrade Sierra again. And seeing as we found a bunch of crushers, that's just free upgrades. So let's put those in. Condensed scrap ore as well as sesamite powder. Now is it me? That doesn't sound that bad. Or is the scrap ore crazy expensive or something? So we need to unlock the Mark 1 crusher, scrap separation, and this one. 250 scrap ore and some limestone in the crusher. Yeah, you know, that's basically free, man. Alright, we completed the quest where we needed to make pure biodiesel. We did get a lot of new ones though. Well, one I suppose. Supply the crusher with scrap ore and shiverthorn extract to generate gold. Oh, call me quite surprised. I did not expect that's how you make gold. It's probably going to be crazy expensive, isn't it? Ooh, but it also creates Atlantium slabs as well as steel. I'm still trying to get rid of a lot of shiverthorn extract. Currently, I have it being made into this gel. But how about we just have it being made into gold instead? This is becoming a problem. It is unable to keep up. Well, let's say it's just keeping up, because I've been taking out so much. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Right, let's just make another one. Produce even more of the biobrick diesel. Alright, there we go. Adding that one to it should hopefully give us enough time. And let's also see. Okay, we can still drill farther with these Mark 6 drill bits. That is nice. What the heck are these? I cannot scan them and I can just walk through it. It's weird. There's also something over here, some weird obelisk. I can walk through that as well and not scan it? I haven't gotten a message yet either. It's been quite a while, to be honest. I'm guessing these are just a bunch of alien artifacts, but it's kind of weird that we can walk through them. Yeah, I'm kind of looking around. There also really isn't anything that we can scan by the looks of it. And we seem to go down farther, but we haven't dug anything up yet. The scary part is that this drill's almost done. I would really love to find some more deeper places. It seems like this over here is one of those. But it would be great if we can slot in multiple of them. There we go, I managed to put in 2 more. Alright, this one is officially done. So I'm just gonna remove it. This one is nearly done. I wonder though, like how much will we need to uncover? Prompt some story in this area. Alright, I pulled out the Omni Seeker. Just to kind of get an idea of where we should be looking. And there should be something right around here. Like centimeters under the sand. We could literally dig it up with our hands. And right there as well. But alright, we're getting close at least.
I'll have to take a closer look, but the writing at this site is angrier, violent. The ruins here aren't instructions the way the others are. These are warnings.
Good. Warnings are weaknesses. Weaknesses are opportunities.
Sir, I think I'm doing a bad job of translating these. The Calixians are not monsters. There is a whole layer of trauma and history and near self-annihilation that explains why they genuinely think what they're doing is right. It's just so monumental that I can't really explain it.
Your translation is excellent. Humanity put centuries of self-justification for evil behind us to come together for a better future. We did not stop making excuses for ourselves only to begin making them for something else.
But what were the warnings about, though? And why can we not scan any of this? Alright, it looked like, besides what was over there near the pumps, and this one that is somewhere down here, I don't think there's anything else. Maybe that away. Yes. Oh, come on, it's still underneath the sand. Uh-oh. Why do we not have any more fuel? Alright, there we go. We should be making a ton more now. Alright, sweet. It seems to be backing up quite nicely again. Huh. Well, I didn't know they could just dig through the walls like that. I was wondering why the scrap production was suddenly so slow. Alright, with that we made 100 gold, which is one of our quests. So next up, I'll be focusing on the condensed scrap ore. But that's gonna take a little while because the scrap needs to be building up again. But while the drills are doing its thing, how about we go check out level 13 archives again. See if we can pick up some of these items yet. Okay, well clearly one of them is here. The glider. So then where is the other one? I guess way farther down? Yeah, it is. It's all the way down there. You can barely see it. Let's see, somewhere around here, right? There was another one. I think it was on this ledge. Yep, there's an upgrade. Another power trim upgrade. Yet we're still not done. We're still digging farther and farther. That one is also pretty far down. Now it seems like we can take off another drill. So I placed these temporary pumps down. I've been manually doing these, but I might just hook them up to the system up there because things are going to be slow now. Well, would you look at that? The condensed scrap ore is done. That took quite a while. And yet, we haven't already unlocked anything new on level 13 either. And then level 14 is apparently going to be the worst of them, which is kind of scary. Anyway, let's put this stuff in. Tier 5. 20 gold ore and 5 planter Mark IIs. Now that could be good. Can we unlock that straight from the get-go? Oh, we can. Heck yeah. Funny enough, I think we can practically make those 5 planters, right? Well, we need some tier 1 planters, but those shouldn't be too bad either. Unlocking these though is going to be great, because with this we can upgrade a bunch of our old facilities. But plant matter bricks, frames, stuff like that, they should go a lot faster now. Well, once I place down the Mark IIs, that is. But with that we have the Mark IIs. May as well upgrade Sierra again. And there we go. Alright, the next ones are going to take a little while. Gold ingots and sesamite ingots. Sesamite ingots is not even something we unlocked yet. Ooh, we're also going to get into the yellow cores now. That's going to require quite a bit of green cores. We're not anywhere near being able to craft this though. Like, we're already having issues keeping up with the green ones. So this might be where we halt for a little while again. I definitely think for floor 14, I'm not going to do everything in one fell swoop. Because if that one's going to take longer than this one, and this one's already taken ages, man, I don't want to know how long that's going to take. Alright, it seems like we're unlocking a major part now. We can go underneath here. And here are some more upgrades. Power trim. Something major is going to be dug out over here, it looks like. Well, maybe not. I'm not 100% sure what that would be. Oh, we can just not squeeze through here. Oh, we can? Where's this lead? Ah, back to the pumps. We're still going to take a little while to dig up whatever is over here. Quick shout out to everyone in the comments who suggested this replacer tool. That is so much easier than replacing it all manually. Oh, finally, we get another upgrade. The HP Glide version 4. Not really the upgrade I was looking for though. It is now the following day. This has been taking crazy long. And it seems like we are nowhere near done yet. Because we're gonna have to go down there somehow. Ooh, look at that. We finally have some story again.
Well, Everything I'm reading here explains the decay wave.
Unleashed by the groundbreaker entering one of our cryogenic chambers, yes. I take it the Calixians were less than appreciative.
That's an understatement. Apparently, the decay wave is triggered to go off if anything happens that isn't supposed to once the whole calixification thing gets underway. It ramps up over time until the entire planet basically eats itself alive. Our bodies got some kind of initial shielding beforehand, probably to keep us intact long enough to go cubic. But eventually, everything here will disintegrate. My guess is that calixification started when we discovered Zulu, and because the groundbreaker was supposed to either get sucked into a cube or turned into a zombie instead of jumping into a fridge, they tripped the alarm. And decay we go.
Heartless.
Again, not the way they see it. To them, a calyx that goes wrong is just like a bad apple that falls off a tree. It's like they don't even care that it means they don't get around to assimilating us. They just let us vanish.
This seems like an error in their thinking. If they let us vanish, would it not be possible for us to someday become exactly the threat they fear?
No. According to this, a species that fits the very narrow window of being able to get here and get to the bottom of Calyx is always on its last legs, always on the verge of some unstoppable collapse.
These aliens may be ancient and advanced beyond our wildest imagination, Sergeant, but they do not know the future any more than we do.
They do, actually. They've seen it happen countless times. The number doesn't even have a word. Every single one of the symbols on this wall contains the agony of every being who interrupted calixification. In the end, they had no hope, no chance.
Nonsense. And it pains me to hear sympathy in your voice for these cruel defeatists.
You're wrong, sir. They know what we are. They've known us forever.
Sergeant?
They don't see any of this as cruel. They see it as mercy. And so do I.
Amanda!
What? What happened?
You were not yourself. I apologize.
It's fine. I'll be alright.
I believe we have learned enough. We may not fully grasp the greater purpose that we have interrupted, but I do not suspect we will conclude it is wonderful. And it isn't worth what this is doing to you.
Maybe not. But I think whatever is happening to me is going to happen anyways.
Alright then, so basically, we fucked them up. We fucked up everyone here. I don't know what's going on with Sparks. He seems to slowly turn or something, which does not seem good. You know what is kind of weird? This room, it really looks like it's supposed to go more this way. Like, even on the map, there isn't a room back here. Well, we got a thing to triangulate. I imagine that just goes to what we just learned. I guess now we learn what happens if you do things out of order. Alright, it's already gone by the looks of it. So I guess there is a failsafe if you activate it before you get the triangulation. It's kind of weird that they don't add the triangulation text to it then. Alright, it looks like we actually dug out a lot. And we've pretty much gone to some sort of road or factory. Well, there seems to be an upgrade here, so that's good. Was for the accumulator. In the meantime, I've been switching slowly to pure diesel after I did the calculations. It is quite worth it, because I can also run secondary pumps manually and fill those with impure. Alright, let's see, what's over here? Bunch of crushers, and a room that's not dug out yet. We still need to figure out how to get over there. I'll be grabbing these crushers later. I'm guessing we can get to that place from this road, right? Yeah, there seems to be another tunnel here. Ooh, and this one actually has a base, but it's not dug out yet. Alright, well, see you guys in 10 years. Alright, by the looks of it, we were not ready to switch over to pure diesel yet. So for the moment, I'm just gonna switch it back before we start running into power problems.
This looks like some kind of archive. Probably where Mirage socked away the best stuff she found at the dig sites.
A seemingly random collection. Without an ability to read the runes, she had no idea what she was doing.
But it's so well organized.
A surprisingly common trait of officers who have no idea what they are doing.
Damn, Paladin is fucking savage.
I can detect a keycard on the desk in that office, sir. But it seems like Mirage locked this door personally. Any chance you can do that Zeta 17 trick of yours to open it?
No. It seems the Major kept this door locked with a cipher from before she was demoted. My override would have no effect.
So what do we do then? We have to get through here.
Task inbound. Illegal override. Sparks. Approach the door.
That distortion. You saved us from the freight elevator crash. Who are you?
Identity. Undisclosed. Multiple incidents. Things verified. Distance from your current position exceeds prospect of rescue versus greater priorities.
I'm not sure what our ability to rescue whoever this is has to do with a refusal to identify themselves.
I do. I know who this is.
You do not know. Data indicates a request for you to remember them only as they existed previously. Rationale? Undisclosed.
Yeah. That sounds like them too. Both of us, actually.
Sergeant.
I was wrong, sir. I don't know who that is. But I know we can trust them.
You can. Always. Initiating override. Sand elevation diminished. Local signal deciphered.
Run system, we get it, man. Kinda weird we cannot scan this, though. Kinda expected you would. Now let's see what's beyond this. 2 drill bits, Mark 6s, and a power trim pre-assemblers, which is great, because I'm starting to run into those issues slowly. There's just this one left, the laptop.
This godforsaken alien language has reduced every translation algorithm we have to a state of insanity. The more glyphs I feed into it, the more gibberish it returns. But I digress. The silver lining of this endeavor has been another discovery entirely. A substance found throughout the sands and vegetation of Sector Sierra, which I have named sesamite. Sesamite possesses an untapped potential that our initial scans of the area would not have detected, and I am fortunate it did not. Pacific would have never given me the sector for myself and my drones if it was. I'm going to send an insignificant amount of it to my colleagues in Sector Victor to keep them at bay, though without any of my findings attached. I'm certain they will see nothing in it. They never fail to disappoint. As for the rest of it, I will divert it to my own laboratory and continue to have more of it brought in by my mechanical assistants. It is the only way this work will be completed, instead of mired in mediocrity.
There seems to be an access code here, sir. Likely for the private lab she mentioned.
With any fortune, that will be precisely where we find her. As you were, Groundbreaker.
Right, I think with that, we are done here, right? On this floor. Next one is called Laboratory, and that's probably where the access code goes. And we potentially find Mirage. So it seems like we got every single upgrade, seeing as the bar is not filling up. And apparently if there's no bar filling up, that means we got everything in the area. I don't really care much for digging out the entirety of the floor. It's kind of unnecessary anyway, as long as we unlock all the story and get every single upgrade. So in total on this floor, we dug up enough sand to fill up an entire Mark II chest. And probably 2 if we combine these 2 chests right here. That is a crap ton of sand. In the meantime, I've been making some gold as well. And of course this bloody spaghetti monster of what was supposed to be a recycling plant that wasn't fast enough. So from what I heard, the next floor, floor 14, has a copious amount of sand, which I will admit I'm not really looking forward to. Alright, because floor 14 is going to be massive, what I'll be doing is I'm going to make it into multiple episodes. Because there's still quite a lot to be doing. Like, we still need gold ingots and sesamite, for example, in order to finish Sierra. Actually, I don't think that's the full upgrade anyway. Yeah, there's one more after that. There seems to be a lot to scan as well. So I'm guessing that the laboratory is going to be quite big. But if there's a lot of sand, who knows how much we got to dig up, right? So for now, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye, everyone.